Hey guys, Default here today. I'm going to give you guys a new video today. As you guys can tell that I've been feeling really good. I went outside today just now. It's a little windy right now, so that's why I'm wearing a jacket right now. I'm probably just going to go out again today. I went out for like a little walk. I've been trying to go out a little bit more because before I wasn't really going out so much. That's why, like right here, if you guys notice that this is clear. I don't have my desk no more. I don't really have my desktop right now, but I do have my Steam Deck, and I wanted to show you guys my Steam Deck. Sorry, but I hope you guys enjoy the video. I've been doing fine, again, getting out more, and I just feel super good today. So today I'm going to give you guys a video of my Steam Deck. So just give it a second. I gotta show you guys this first. Hold my right hand. Sorry if it's like windy a little bit because it's insanely windy outside right now today. I thought it was gonna rain today. Today's Sunday over in San Diego, and it's just ridiculously windy for some reason, so it's pretty cold inside my room. It was a fox that was on here. But anyways, yeah, I could change the boot up screen for my Steam Deck. You can't do that on the Switch, which is sadly a sad thing. Not only that, you can't change themes on here. But overall, my go-to drive is usually my Steam Deck. I know that I had my desktop for a while, but I wasn't really on it that much, minus the fact that I was using it for Discord and video recordings and stuff like that. But I wasn't getting like enough usage out of it, so I sold it and I got a little extra money to get a Steam Deck, so I had a little bit extra money. I paid less, by the way. I got this over at GameStop. The 64 gigabyte one, I know everybody's gonna be like, why don't you get like the 256 one at least? Which I'm just gonna upgrade the storage. The only thing is though, is I don't know how to, see, I know how to install it, but I don't know how to install the Steam OS. Like I don't get or I don't understand it, I guess. But I will in the future. It will start like to kind of come to me. I'm like, oh, okay, this makes sense, and yeah, etc. But yeah, this is my Steam Deck. This is my main driver basically. This is my handheld. Compared to my Switch is actually my home console right now. So any like home console games that I want on here, that's where I basically play the games. But I mostly have this around because this is like my main driver, because I could play GameCube games. This is what I mostly use it for, is GameCube games and maybe like one NES game, one Game Boy Color game. Did I say NES or SNES? Well, but it's SNES game. I think it's an SNES game. But yeah, I mostly use this as my GameCube device too. So yeah, and you guys are gonna see why. Now, just keep this in mind too. I know a lot of people are gonna like disagree with me on this one. So I do like having the original retro console, but since I don't financially have a whole lot of money, I can't go out and buy retro consoles anymore, because either I flip them and sell them for, you know, double the amount that I get them for, so it's like a stock market type of thing. Or because in my area, we don't have a whole lot of like GameCubes that come in all the time through my retro game store. So it's kind of hard for me to get a GameCube. I know I can get it on OfferUp or eBay, but I like the fun to search for it in retro game store. But lately it's been kind of like barren for a GameCube lately. And not only that, I didn't want to have the process of just finding a GameCube and then finding the games again. So, and not only that, just a better alternative, just because like most of the games that I played are already emulated on here. So I don't know, I won't show any gameplay or anything like that. Hopefully this doesn't go against, you know, any rules or policies or anything like that. If it does, then I'll take down the video and stuff like that. But yeah. I do want to make another video though, hopefully soon, on my top 5 favorite games of all time, because I do have a list for that now. So I might write a whole script and everything like that. This would be basically, or that video might be my full scripted video of, I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys all my games, basically all the installed games right now, and then later on I'll show you guys all the games that are in my library. So yes, again, this is my Steam Deck. I did modify the back. My old backing is on the side right here. It is the regular back shell. This is what I had on it for a while. Yes, it's an Anime Girl on here. I don't know what Anime Girl's from because they got like those random stickers that you get on Amazon. So I had like a crud ton of those. I bought like 200 of them for like $3. So yeah, I still have more in my closet too, or in my drawer and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah, I like this backing. It was supposed to be purple, but it's fine, you know, whatever. It matches the grips and everything like that, which is actually really comfortable. I did it all by myself, so it's really cool. So first up, the game. I know I'm like making this prolong this. Animal Crossing for the GameCube. Now, this game, I actually have a love-hate relationship with this game. Just because how much you get to do in this game, more than New Horizons, because New Horizons, they kind of just give it to you. So, and not only that, the villagers have more personality and say like, hey, how are you doing today? I haven't seen you in months, blah, blah, blah. And it's, I really don't really want to play this. So, I'm kind of distancing myself from, distancing from New Horizons right now and try to play some Animal Crossing. I recently just downloaded this last night though, so I haven't fully started yet, but I have played this on the GameCube. I own this, by the way. So, majority of all these games that I already downloaded, I already owned or wanted to own in the future. So, yeah. Now, this is not a GameCube game, but this is one of my favorite, and this is pretty much a sneak peek of my top 5 favorite games of all time, is Final Fantasy 15. I got Windows version, obviously. This is probably my favorite way to play Final Fantasy 15 because the mods. But I haven't put any mods in here because you have to go through the Steam Workshop to do it. But I haven't put a whole lot of mods in here. I've only put like a couple of Keyblades in here. Oh, it's the background music. Yeah, so I put background music in here so you guys can hear it while you're in the screen. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is my favorite game of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So, yeah, majority of everything that's in here is I'm gonna show you guys which ones they're really fun to play. Titanfall 2. I recently got this game for $4, basically, and it was really, really cheap, and it's worth it for $4. The only thing is, though, I don't know if it's just my Steam Deck or it's the game, but the game crashes sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time, but I notice it only happens when I like plug in my Steam Deck. But other than that, it doesn't happen frequently. It only happens when I guess like my Steam Deck is really, really hot or whatever. So yeah, keep that in mind. I don't know if it's just the backing or whatever, because there is a temp pad right here and my Steam Deck's probably not used to it. So yeah, other than that, this game works really, really well. If you guys are looking for a FPS shooter other than Call of Duty, Titanfall 2 is actually not that bad. And not only that, you have different servers so you can join in, so like Frontier Defense, multiplayer, whatever you want to do. So I honestly like playing Frontier Defense. I don't play a whole lot of multiplayer games because I don't like the PvP so much anymore. I slowly distance myself from like PvP again because I lack the skill now, but I still love playing PvP from time to time, but I don't play it that much. So yeah, but it's still a fun game though. I love this game. I've only spent like 14 hours in here, not like the full 3-4 days. So yeah. Now Sonic Generations obviously is the most perfect game to be on the Steam Deck. Oh, copyright. Ooh, sorry YouTube. Sonic Generations, solid game on the Steam Deck. Nothing to say more. My little brother downloaded this because I already had it on the desktop, and I had it from my first Steam Deck that I had a little while ago, like 2 years ago. But this is my new Steam Deck. Gmod kind of works on here. If you guys are curious, it kind of works, but you most likely need a keyboard and mouse, which I have. But yeah. Left 4 Dead 2, no brainer. Obviously, it's going to work really well on this thing, so no brainer. Nothing to say here. Now, the next GameCube game that I wish I can own, but it's like extremely expensive on the GameCube, is Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD. I've always wanted to play this game so bad. Same thing as Pokemon Colosseum, which I probably get this on the Steam Deck too. But Pokemon Gale of Darkness, dude, it's so cool. I actually really like it because you can steal Pokemon or snack Pokemon. But it's such a good game. I haven't like fully beat the game, obviously, but I'm kind of just trinkling in here now. Sadly, it doesn't show my hours or anything like that, so yeah. But I've at least spent a good, maybe by memory, I probably at least spend a good total is maybe like 5-6 hours into this game. So yeah, I've only not even broke half of the game. So yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite Sonic game and one of my favorite games of all time. I do have the Battle DLC, but for some reason, I don't know how I got it, but I have it. So yeah, it's only $2, but I guess I have it, but I haven't spent anything on it. I only bought the game, but it came with the battle mode, so okay. But yeah, this game is really good. It's really good on the Steam Deck. Highly recommended too. If you don't want to buy Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 2 is also there. Also, Sonic Adventure DX2 is also on there too. So yeah, keep that in mind. Now the next game, I really want to own this on the Switch because the HD remake of this game is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I owned this game when I was a kid, and I got stuck in the beginning, and I don't know why. But now since I'm playing this, I want to play this on the Switch. So I am going to buy this. So keep that in mind. I will buy this for the Switch. So, yeah. Or get it as a gift. Next is Battletoads Double Dragon. This is the only, I think this is an NES or SNES game. This is the only Battletoads game that I've ever played in my life. And this is one of the first games that I emulated on here. Because I was kind of curious. And not only that, out of a whim. Because I haven't seen this game like at all in my area. At least a physical copy. So, yeah. Mario Kart Double Dash. I have owned this probably like 4 or 5 times. So, I wanted to try it on here. It looks pretty cool. It's my favorite Mario Kart games of all time. Nintendo, please remake that game. Yeah, my favorite game. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs, that's where I got my name. Default is from this guy. So if you guys have, or not this guy in the picture, but if you guys played this game, there's a character in here named Default. That's where I got my name. So yeah, Watch Dogs is my top favorite games. Do I have this downloaded? No, I don't. Next is Super Monkey Ball 2. I did have Super Monkey Ball on here, the first one, but it kept crashing and it wouldn't save my save data, so I kind of uninstalled it. But I do have Super Monkey Ball 2, which is my favorite one because it has the cutscene, or the cutscenes, and all the other challenges are way more fun, I think so. And the mini games are also really cool, so yeah. Next is, I've always wanted to own this game, but I couldn't remember like which version it was. But it's Legend of Zelda: The Four Sword Adventures. I played a little bit of this, maybe like an hour or two, because I've never played this game ever before. I know I've seen it in the Legend of Zelda collection for the GameCube, and I couldn't like understand like, what is this game? Like, do I need 4 players to play this? On the Steam Deck, it works fine. You don't need multiple players to play it, but it's highly recommended that you do. So yeah, and there's nothing really difficult about it. You don't need a Game Boy Advance. It automatically gives you like a little screen thing. So yeah. Super Smash Bros. Melee, one of my favorite Smash Brothers of all time. I own this too. So yeah. Next is Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't play horror games so much. My little brother did download this. He has basically I have all 4 of the movies, games. So this is the only Five Nights at Freddy's I've ever played, though, to be quite honest with you. This is the only horror game I've ever played, so, or horror game, so, yeah. What's the next one? Oh, Lego Indiana Jones. I do have Lego Indiana Jones on here, because it's the only Indiana Jones game that I have right now. I know there's like 2 or 3 in here, but again, financially, I can't really buy games like that. I know I just got Titanfall 2 for like $4, but I had $4 to just throw, so yeah. But yeah, those are all my games that I like installed. You know, it's all the games that I'm showing you guys. I know everybody's like, Man, this video is taking so long. I know, I'm sorry. Next is Apex Legends. I actually tried this on the Steam Deck. As far as recall, when the Steam Deck came out, the only reason why I got it again because I noticed that it got more and more popular. Not only that, it got more fixed with the Steam Deck. Now this game is verified on the Steam Deck, and I might want to re-download it again, but I haven't played Apex Legends since like maybe basically when man, I actually don't remember. I don't even know what season it was, to be honest with you. I want to say like maybe like season 5 possibly. I know that's like a long time ago, so I don't even know what season it is right now. So yeah, I haven't played this in a while. One of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, not my top favorite, it's probably my second favorite, under Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 is my first Assassin's Creed game I've ever beat, to be honest with you. But Assassin's Creed Unity is my favorite, or one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games, because of the parkour and the whole unlocking system. So you have like new swords. Just the way that you unlock them is a whole lot more fun than just like, you gotta do this mission or you gotta do this side mission in order to get that sword, or you have to spend like a crap ton of money or whatever. But some of them you can unlock by side missions, and some of them you can just get out of a chest. And new abilities, again, like the parkour and stuff like that. And you can change the characters' outfits and stuff like that. So yeah. Yep. Balloon Battle Tower 2, or Balloon TD Battles 2. I thought this was the Balloon Tower game where you kind of just like download, you don't have to play PvP. This one's a PvP. Wait, I didn't know that, so I uninstalled it because it was just like, oh, it's not the one that I get on the computer or whatever. So yeah. Next one is Red and Fred. I got this game with my girlfriend. We played it for 112 minutes. She got frustrated, and I was just like, oh, okay, well, she's not going to play this game anymore. But I do like playing it, though. It's fun. I like those challenge games where you have to, like, trust each other to, like, you know, learn things. Well, my girlfriend doesn't really have the patience for that, so not only that, because I like to goof off, too, while we play, but, you know, whatever. I want to download this game also on my Steam Deck, but I don't have a whole lot of gigabytes. Again, I only have like 64. Right now, I only have like 12 gigabytes left on my external memory. I know. Because the GameCube games actually legitimately take a lot of memory on my external memory, which I switched it to my SD card, but for some reason it's on my external memory. But whatever, it doesn't matter. But Final Fantasy VII Remake integrated. I am going to get Rebirth because I already have integrated too. But I love the Final Fantasy VII, at least the remake of Final Fantasy VII. So, yeah. Devil May Cry, I've only played this game like once. I only played 4.9 hours into this game. I want to play this game again, but I don't want to say like my religious side, but it's most likely my religious side, because it is like a lot of like demons in this one. So I have this game though. I only got it for like $2-3 I think at the time. It wasn't like that expensive. I didn't pay the MSRP for it. I bought it for like maybe like less than $10, to be honest with you. So yeah, I know it's random. Counter-Strike 2. I'm gonna re-download this game, to be honest with you, because I want to get into those type of games, but I don't like PvP games. I have to have that like mindset to have a PvP mindset, but I haven't been playing those. I've been playing a lot of like single player games. You guys have been seeing that. So yeah, I don't play with a lot of PvP games. Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. I only got this game because it's only $2 on Steam, and I never played this game. I thought this was the one that they're remaking, or no. There was like one game that was on the GameCube. I can't remember what the heck it was. I thought it was this one, but it wasn't, and I played it, and I was like, wait, this is not the one that I played when I was a kid, and I can't remember which one it was, so it's driving me nuts now that I think of it. But yeah, I got that game because I thought it was that one, but it wasn't, so it's $2 though. This is like a long time ago. Now, this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It doesn't work on the Steam Deck, but I have it. I could probably make it work though, but it doesn't work without modding. And then Friday Nights at Freddy's 2. I know it's probably backwards, but it's 2. I promise you. I promise you. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. and Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I actually don't like Five Nights at Freddy's 4. It's too scary for me to. I know. I'm 25 years old and I'm scared of like horror games. Shut up. Okay, I don't like scary movies either. Jet Set Radio. I wish Jet Set Radio Future is on here, but Jet Set Radio. I 100% complete this game too. For some reason, it doesn't show on my thing, but I 100% complete this game though. This is the only way I was able to beat this game. But I don't know. Maybe I didn't save it, but I did 100% complete it. Like I put it down. Hover. I only got this game. Ooh. I only got this game because for one, I thought this was like the new Jet Set Radio, but then Bomb Rush Cyberpunk got announced. So, yeah. But I did see Hover. It looked really cool. I don't get what you're supposed to do in the game, but it exists. And not only that, it's like a third party like company or whatever, like a random developer. So I support it. There's also another game I want to get on here. It's called 9 Days, and it's like some superhero game. I don't know what the heck it is, but it looks really, really fun. So I'm probably going to get it too. Again, I just don't really have the money right now, but I want to support that. Feel free to support that game, though. It's only one developer that's making that game. Look it up on YouTube. But I first found it on TikTok, so feel free to check it out on YouTube. I did hear it's like kind of buggy, or there's some issues in the game, but it's one developer. It's only one guy that's making this as a hobby, and he's making profit off of it. So I'm just like, dude, like, I'll support you. Like, screw it. No, that's really cool. But I don't know if it's not verified, but if it works on the Steam Deck, it does show like an orange icon when it says it, because it's either the graphics are having an issue or just bugs in general in this game. So yeah. Man, sorry, I'm like nasally for some reason. Grand Theft Auto 5 works perfectly on here. I don't have it downloaded because it takes a lot of gigabytes, and I don't really play GTA that very much anymore because not a lot of people play it. But it does work on here. You can play the newer missions and stuff like that. I wasn't able to do that on the PC for some reason, even though my graphics card at the time was able to play those, but for some reason it just wouldn't do it. So yeah. What was I gonna say? You can like play this game like this if you want to, but I just don't play it like this. The only thing is that the screen orientation is like weird. It's like looking at a fish islands, and it's kind of weird. It's disorienting. Golf with Friends. I haven't played this game since I got it, and it was only like $1. Most of these games I probably got for like $1 or $2 or less than $10. It's a lot of rhyming. I'm sorry. But this game I got it for $1. I thought you can use the sticks, but you technically could a little bit, but no, you have to use the mouse pads and stuff like that. And I didn't know how to use the mouse pads when I first got the Steam Deck, but now I kind of do, but I still don't like them. So yeah, but this game exists and it's fun. It's not the one that Golf It, but it's relatively the same thing. So yeah, and then Multiverses is on here still. I believe I'm gonna re-download it once, or I don't know if I'm supposed to re-download this one or they're gonna make a new application. But Multiverses is a really fun game. I was maining Bugs Bunny too, by the way. That's my favorite character. Spider-Man Remastered. I don't have it downloaded because I've been playing Spider-Man 2 on the PS5. So I do have it though. I do own Spider-Man Remastered. I recently re-downloaded this game though a little while ago. And I was like, wow, because I played a lot of Spider-Man 2, and I played this game, and I was like, wow, this game kind of aged like milk. And I know everybody's going to probably be mad at me for that, but this game aged like milk. But it's still fun, like it's still cool to, kind of swing around. But you're so used to the mechanics in Spider-Man 2, when you hop back into this one, you're just like, wow, this game, it aged. It pretty aged, but it's still fun though, it's still cool. I love the story, but yeah, it's it aged like milk. It was, or aged like fine wine, if that makes sense. But my brother said it aged like milk, pretty much. Like he doesn't really like playing the first one anymore because how much like it's not fast enough. The web wings, and it's just a whole lot more cleaner in Spider-Man 2. But in Spider-Man 1, I like it because the whole the web swing a little bit more, because it's more like, I don't know, it has more weight to it. With Spider-Man 2, you don't feel the weight. Like, you just go really, really fast. You don't feel the weight. So, yeah. That's just my preference, though. Guardians of the Galaxy on the Steam Deck. Not a bad game on here. I don't know why, though. It crashes sometimes. I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes it crashes. And the only reason why I installed it is because it just kept crashing for some reason. Maybe it's because I didn't verify it. I usually verify the stuff afterwards, especially if I'm installing games from Steam. But yeah. Now this game is kind of a big letdown for me, at least, because I don't play this game as much. I only spent 23.8 hours in here. But it's a solid game on here. If you're willing to, like, aside with, like, the lagginess in here, it is Palworld. I played this on the Steam Deck when I first got the Steam Deck. This is actually the first game I downloaded just to test it out. It works, but it's laggy for some reason. Even if I turn down all, like, the high graphics and stuff like that, it's still laggy for some reason. Especially when you explore, like, a new area, it just gets insanely laggy or a crash from time to time. And I don't really like that, so I'm a little scared to play this game on the Steam Deck, at least until, like, they get more updates and stuff like that. So, but I still have it, though. It's a really fun game. It's just, like, it's super laggy right now. But yeah. RuneScape. I never really played this game. I downloaded it because it's free. Never really played it. For some reason, I couldn't make an account for some reason. So, it still exists in my account, though. I haven't even played it yet. Need for Speed Heat. I don't download this one because I want to get Need for Speed Unbound. It's actually one of my favorite Need for Speed games. Unbound is really, really cool. I like the graphics on it. Not a lot of people like that one, but I like it because the A$AP Rocky music, there's not a lot of it, but I do like the music on there too. And the challenges are fun on that one, so. I do have it on the PS5, though. Nakara. Well, I remember when this game came out on PC first, and then it came on the console. I played it on console because it finally worked on console. It's actually a really solid game, so I want to try to re-download this game, but it's like 37 gigabytes. But it's a really fun, like, battle royale game. I actually really like this game. But there's not a whole lot of characters that kind of appeal to me. But it's a really fun game, though. It's not a bad game. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Never played this game. I keep, like, downloading it and uninstalling it. I don't know, like, I don't really like those games where you have to, like, search for stuff, like, evidence and stuff like that. But it's not, like, a really long game. It's just, I don't know. But I did get it because it was, like, Sonic's anniversary at the time when they released it. So, yeah. Planet Coaster, one of my favorite, like, roller coaster tycoon games. I have, like, 3 or 4 worlds in here, which I probably want to re-download now because I'm kind of in the mood to play those type of games, like sim games. So, yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2. I accidentally uninstalled this game, but my Wi-Fi is not the best, so I can't re-download it like how I could do. But this is one of the best ways to play a Rockstar game is Red Dead Redemption 2, especially Red Dead Online. But by all means, feel free to get this game. I only got it for $20 on sale, so I recommend that you wait for $20 because this game always goes on sale like every month or so. So just feel free to wait. It's a really good game. So yeah, I haven't played the story mode. I played the story mode on the PS5, but I haven't played story mode on here. So yeah, I have RetroArch, but I have the actual emulation, but I have it on here. Steam has it, but I haven't figured out how to make it work. I get the Sega Genesis Classics. I only got Sonic 2 in here. I only got this because it was only $1, and I was in that Sonic hype thing. Now this game, they really wanted to play a Dark Souls or Dark Souls type game, and I got Sekiro because I really like the Japanese Dark Souls type of vibe. But I just can't get past like a couple of things, dude. I've only spent 6.9 hours in here, and I'm one of those gamers that like want to like casually, like sit down, learn a little bit, of the fighting style and stuff like that. But I don't like to get frustrated in games, like it's a single player casual game for me, but this is not a casual game, obviously. But I just like those type of things, like learn a couple of things, Not like being like for real like sweat status and stuff like that, but I don't know. But this game is fun though. I do like visually the playing the game. It's just super frustrating for me. I don't like to like rage quit and stuff like that. I really don't. Um, Sonic Generations I already showed you. Sonic Frontiers is actually the first version of Sonic Frontiers that I actually got. Um, this game I 100% can beat on the Steam. So, I beat it. Same thing as on Switch also, but 100% on here first. Including all the DLC, so Sonic Adventure 2 shoes, the Adventure boots, Rathalos armor, the party hat. I think there's like something else I can't remember, but I got majority of everything on here. So this is literally like my main Sonic Frontiers account. But I kind of stopped playing it because there's really nothing to do. But I 100% beat the DLC. But that's pretty much it. So I'm just kind of just like, now what? Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure DX. I have it on here, but I haven't downloaded it. I did beat it recently, and I don't know. I haven't replayed it at all. Sims 4. I think I got this game for free. I think this game is for free, but I didn't buy any like texture packs or anything like that. I only got it when it was on my desktop, and I only played like not even an hour. I only played 61 minutes. See, the thing is that Sims 4, it doesn't remind me of when I first played Sims. It was like on my, or not on mine, but it was on the desktop that I used to play over at my godmother's house, my godmother's husband's house, past husband. He let me play like all these PC games like Transformers War of Cybertron, Left 4 Dead 2, that's where I got that from, and then Sims. I was playing a lot of Sims on there. But I just can't relive that, childhood, so I don't know. That's just me. And then Street Fighter 5. I did have this game, but it took a lot of gigabytes. Like, it was just updating like crazy. But it's a really fun game. I'm not gonna lie. But I want to replay Tekken 7. And that's a really cool game too. I like the visuals in there. Like, I like the physical, the realistic visuals on it. I don't know why. I played this game. You guys seen this on stream? The Star Wars: The Old Republic. Again, I never played this on the Steam Deck, but you can. This game, honestly, like, it kind of grew old after a while when I kept playing it. I was like, okay, this game's kind of like a little boring. So, I don't know how people could play this game nowadays. But I mean, like, it's fun if you're willing to, like, actually get into it. But it's in realistic fashion. It's really not that fun. So, yeah, it's not the Star Wars games that you get now, which I probably want to play. What is it, the new Star Wars Jedi Survivor or something like that? I want to get that game on here because I played the first one. I beat the first one on PS5 not too long ago, and now I want to play the second one on the Steam Deck. But it's not. You can't play the game yet. It's not verified yet. So, but the first one is, which is weird. So it's like, I don't know. But, yeah, that's my Steam Deck. That's, do I recommend that you guys get a Steam Deck? Yeah, I highly recommend to getting a Steam Deck. Especially you can emulate this game, or emulate games on here pretty very easy. If you guys want a tutorial also, because I know a lot of people will like just show you how to emulate the game, or the consoles and stuff like that. But I can show you guys how you can download games directly from the Steam Deck and then put it on your emulators. I can show you guys that. Just let me know in the comments down below. But honestly, this is my go-to like console pretty much. My Switch is obviously like my favorite console, but I use that in my home console now. But my handheld, I use my Steam Deck because it has all my GameCube stuff. Has Final Fantasy 15, which is a no-brainer for me. It might be a no-brainer, or might not be a no-brainer for you. But Final Fantasy 15, the actual Final Fantasy 15 is on here. So I'm like, sure, why not? This is my main driver. I play a lot of Final Fantasy 15. I recently just got it, and I've only spent 12.1 hours in here. But I take my time. I do a couple side quests before I do a main quest. Like, I do a lot of side quests in this game. I try to drag this game as much as I can. But I love the side quests, too, because it gives you a lot of XP. Some of them are kind of goofy, and some of them are kind of, like, really, really boring. Like, you have to drive there. But it's, yeah. This game is worth it for me. But, yeah. by all means, if you guys are willing to look for a Steam Deck, highly recommend you guys go pick up one, especially from GameStop, because they're not that expensive. They're like, the 64 gigabyte one is like $265 for pro members. I don't know if you need to be a pro member to purchase one though, because I've always been a pro member since like 2012 or even sooner than that, like 2010. So, minus the new account that I have on there, because that's my main account now. But my dad has my old one. It's been since like 2010 or something like that. But yeah, I've always been a GameStop pro member, and I love GameStop. But yeah, yeah, that's all I can say. This game, or this console game, I recommend. Not only that, the boot up screen is really, really cool. I love it. You could do a lot of things with this thing that I didn't even know that I could do in the first place. But ever since like the community of Steam and just the community in general that love this device, I love it even more. Same as my Switch, like I love my Switch too. It's just a no-brainer. Like, it's so cool. You get the comfortability. I know, maybe everybody's saying the RG Ally is probably the better one, or the what is it, the Legion Lenvo Go or something like that. But still, I feel like the Steam Deck is just a way better PC handheld. No brainer, dude. Not only that, you get like the easiest Steam OS. Again, you can modify this to have Windows 11. I never done it, but I heard that it's like kind of like mixed reviews on it to have that on here. But I just never really cared to like play Call of Duty that much anymore, because PvP things I just don't really care for anymore. You can also get Overwatch 2 in here too, which I play with my girlfriend all the time, but I don't play it anymore. So, but yeah, you have those options, and you could still emulate stuff that you've never really played anymore, or whatever you want to do in here. So, again, I do recommend that you guys pick up a Steam Deck. It's amazing. Like, I love this console. It's such a good console. It's a no-brainer. But I do recommend that you get a bigger external memory, like at least 256. Like 256 is not that bad, especially if you're just putting games on an SD card. My SD card only have 500 gigabytes, but I don't really download a whole lot of games, and the majority of the games that I play are just Final Fantasy 15 and some games that are like a couple gigabytes. So yeah, no brainer. I think that's it that I wanted to talk about the Steam Deck. But yeah, it's pick it up, you know. It's pretty cool device. Not only that, you can take this on the go. Be careful though, because there is games that require a game launcher that requires Wi-Fi. But I mean, I hope not that you don't need any games that you guys purchase on Steam that need that, because there's a lot of games on here that don't require game launchers. So keep that in mind. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Have a blessed day. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? All right. See ya.